Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash building challenge video. So I'm going to be doing the same for Sonic Wave in this video because I need to get better at building with slopes. And normally I would have some sort of plan in mind for how I'm going to do this, but I don't know. So I'm going in without any ideas. I know I'm going to be deleting the ending of this level, but I don't have any effect ideas specifically. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed. We're almost at 100k, which is just absolutely nuts, and I appreciate all the support as always. So in this series, I delete my least favorite part of the level or a part that I feel like I could make better. So I'm deleting the ending, and that gives me the chance to put my own name at the end. I gotta say, I'm not using the original F777 Sonic Blaster. I am using the remix by HJ Fod, which is non-copyright. Thank you very much. I gotta say, normally in this series, I would stick to the time period that this was built in, but it got released in 2.1, I believe. Hold on. Pause the whole creative process. I am double checking this information. Ah, my bad. End of 2.0. I was close. Had to get my facts straight. So technically I should be remaking this in 2.0. I kind of like the idea of mixing a couple of cube drops and stuff just while I have these orbs in place to make sure we're actually hitting them. Because you could technically skip, right? But that would put you normally gravity. And then this way, you would fall. Ah, this is how I flow it. I just have the portal straight away. Mini. And then we can transition down here into a regular gravity once again. I like having the portals scaled down into the side so you can see both the portals clearly. One thing is sucking at extreme demon gameplay, but another thing is trying to make it the same difficulty as Sonic Wave when I've never played Sonic Wave before. So this is just so weird for me. Thinking, once we do a bit of structuring, shenaniganizing, we have a diamond that starts right here, and okay, cool. We enter there, and we can put a teleporter down here, I guess. It shoots you out up there? That seems wrong. It just seems so wrong. Dude, I hate placing portals in wave part. It's just so annoying. Ah, we put a fake here, and then we go through the middle. Okay, nice big opening, and then we put a little mini portal here, and we put fake edges to these blocks. Oh, dude, I did this by accident, but we could definitely just scale this down, mini slot it up like this, and have an opening right there, and that path can lead to that portal instead of the stuff that goes on down here, which I can... Oh, God, how do I change that? I just lead this all the way across. Yes, dude. Oh, it's a pleasure doing business with you. Then there's a gap in the top structure, so we're getting teleported all the way back up, and we can do the classic Sonic Wave ba-ba-ba. Or I could make a gap in this structure like that and do something like this with the structures. Doesn't seem too bad. It just seems kind of awkward up here. Or I delete it. There's so many options for this, man. I think this is the best way to go. Instead of the ba-ba-ba, we just have a drop in like that. I know that in the actual level, it goes to 0.5 to 1 to 2, but I want to go from 1 to 0.5 and then 2 and 3 at the end. Just to mix it up a bit. Yeah, like that. Ah! Why? Why? That's gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to put it on the edge because I just can't figure it out. Oh, and here's the finale. After whatever the hell this ended up being, I have no idea. This is just so miscellaneous and it's not even that hard. And yeah, that should be pretty much it. We got the Wulzy at the end. Boom. Level complete. Thank you for watching this. No, we got unfinished business. We gotta design this now, which is gonna be hell. We're going to start off with the 2x2 design because we can easily scale that up into some other designs if we get that done. Okay, idea. We have this on a light blue blending. Easy peasy. Why does it look like that? Hold on. Let me lower the opacity, see if I can get this to... Ew. I'm going to make this super light blue, and then we can have some light blue blending over the top. Or maybe we make the whole of it the light blue blending and change the opacity with a group 11. See, look at the difference. That's non-blending. That's blending. It's a really strange difference, but if we give this whole thing a group, we can easily make a pretty luminous looking block. As a temporary object change, I made a little spawn loop here. Basically what's happening is this spawn trigger is allowing the rest to happen. You see, it's not spawn triggered. The rest, everything else is spawn triggered, multi-triggered, so everything can happen. We have an object pulse, which is on group 9, alongside this spawn trigger, which is group 9. So this column basically is group 9, which is activated by this one. Also multi-triggered on a slight delay as well, we have this spawn trigger, which spawns this spawn trigger, and then allows this column to happen. Then this spawn trigger allows this one to happen again, which spawns the previous. So it's basically just calling itself over and over again. And I can take advantage of that. So if I have an alpha trigger up here for group number 11, which is spawn and multi-triggered, we can have a short fade time down to 0.35, which can have group number 9. And then in the next column, which is group number 10, we can have this back up to full. And if I tweak the fade times on the alpha trigger, you'll see that this just repeats over and over again, even though we've only got 2 triggers. Yes, guys, I finally figured out the spawn trigger, and I'm going to start using it in my videos. After all of the requests, I'm finally doing it. Okay, cool. So we have a 0.1 to full, and then we have a 0.5 to 0, but this 0 is never reached, because before it can even get to 0, we're already pulsing it again. I want to have another layer on the inside, which is going to be 0.5 scale, and this is going to be a different group 12, but I can't have this as part of the same spawn loop, unfortunately, because it's got to pulse at different times. So I'm going to take the lot of this and just copy paste it up to the top. So this column has got to go to the next free, which is 13, which I'm going to put inside these 2 spawn triggers. Then this column has to be the next free, which is 14, and I put that inside the last one. Then I can just easily change these to 11. My only issue now is what to make the delay, because if I make it half of what it was previously, it just looks kind of spammy. But if I have it double, it just doesn't seem right. So look, this is double, and it just... I don't know. Or I could just change... Oh, there's so many possibilities, dude. I figured it out! I changed the initial delay time on the first spawn trigger, so it takes a little bit longer for the first one to kick in, and then I'm balancing out the second one, so the total spawn time is the same. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. Gonna leave a copy of that up here, and then I'm gonna start putting it into the actual blocks. And oh dear, I need to make these blocks blending, because since I've used the default block, it's just getting in the way of my design. And the reason I used the default block in the first place is so I could easily tell if my slopes were placed the correct way around. You know what? Who even needs outlines? So now I'm going to go through all of the structures and just place this wherever it is actually viable. For structures other than the diamonds, I'm just placing the literal shell of these objects and scaling them appropriately, just to kind of connect them to the diamonds in their appearance. On group 15, I'm just going to be adding a 10% opacity base to these objects. Oh god, it sucks so bad. Oh. See, I hate slopes because I can't do this glow thing. Why is it patchy like that? No, dude, this sucks. This actually sucks. It's gone. So now I'm just left with... Spend an hour on this, man. Like, whoop-de-doo. Maybe we can redeem this. If we put this T3 with don't fade, don't enter, we can use it for foreground or something. So it's not completely wasted. Black glow piece behind. If I just go to editor layer 3 and place these around, give them a moving group 16, which can lock to the x-axis here. They can move ever so slowly towards the player, but get chucked onto the screen 20 blocks in half a second as you go through the portal like that. Why would I ever make that in the foreground? Am I stupid? Tell me. Am I stupid? Dude, what am I thinking? Okay, background then, for sure, for sure. They can go B3. What was that? What is this object in the middle? Why is it so bright? What happened when I scaled it down? Stop. An hour and a half, and I have this. It's terrible. I'm sure I can at least do something cool with the blocks, right? I can't fail that. If this doesn't work well, I'm just gonna dip. I can't. And yeah, I've stopped caring about spawn triggers already. I am not interested. Okay, this is the last chance to redeem myself. I have a staircase of move triggers that are moving these blocks kinda to the left and up really quickly in point 2, and then they get moved down double. And if it works, we can just repeat this over and over again. So basically, there's 10 layers of these objects. If I disable swipe, you'll see that these are all just stacked up on top of each other, and I'm letting the blending do all the work. So it appears as blue, when in reality this color channel is super duper dark because of the opacity on it, on 15. See, like, if I wasn't putting an effect on this, how would I even design this? Like, let me try out some line stuff first. Like, I'm probably thinking way too old school for this to work, but if I stacked up these lines on top or something like that, see, it just looks bad. How does one even, like, design slopes? I mean, obviously, anyone can pick up a 9 circles level and just recreate the blocks, right? I'm too nervous to even hit play. Like, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here wasting my time on some block design that doesn't make sense. It's not classic 9 circles. The design is non-existent. It's literally just transparent layers on top of themselves, which I've already done like 50 million times on the channel. What's the point of me even doing this again? You've already seen me make this exact same thing like 50 times. Why am I doing it again? All I seem to do is make neon blue levels with blending that stacks on top of itself and goes blurry. What's the point? I don't even want to hit play. Why would I hit play? Like, what's the point? What's the point? The original Sonic Wave would look better than what I'm about to show you right now. Like, it's a 9 circles level. Why am I trying to put all of this stupid effort into stupid effects that don't fit the theme with the worst backgrounds you've ever seen, with no layering whatsoever, no decoration on portals and orbs, no ground spikes, no block design. Look, I even left a block floating there. I forgot to design it. I didn't even put the rest of the blocks in. I couldn't even do that. This looks better. This looks better. Look how long this goes on for. I would rather watch this. Look at this! There's like no blocks! And this just trumps what I've just made. Like, what's the point? I'm useless. I cannot make Wave gameplay. I cannot make Wave design. I cannot make anything original to do with Wave. It is impossible. I would rather look at this. I really would. Ooh, let's just browse Sonic Wave. Yeah. Great video, Wulzy! Woo! I don't even want to hit play. I'm done. Thank you for watching. I know. Goodbye. It's over. I can't do this. This is impossible.